talked a few times, few interviews, and one of the things we've always brought up is Highlander. So what's going on?
Still fighting the good fight. Highlander's an interesting property. It's through Lionsgate as well, and Neil Moritz. We're trying to get it done. It's just, I mean, anyone that knows anything about the property knows it's got a lot of meat to it. It's a good property. It's got a lot of potential. We're just trying to figure out the best way, honestly, just not to fuck it up. Just not to try and fit it into an hour, 45-minute movie and not dead end ourselves. Like, unfortunately, the original series, once you come across with the overall pitch of there can be only one, and in your first movie you kill everybody but the one, the sequels have a problem.
Sure.
So we're trying to design it in a way that gives us a bit of lead-in, a little bit more chance to explore the mythology and see some of the best I mean, it did 7 seasons of TV. And even though the TV show may not hold up today, the idea of it or the characters they brought in were super cool. So we're trying to come up with a methodology that would allow us, whether you want to call it a prequel or something that leads up to the quickening. So we just don't end with a one-on-one battle in New York, cut off the guy's head, and that's it. We want to figure a way to do this right so it becomes, and I hate to use the word franchise, but becomes more of a series, whether it's short form or long form, that would let us explore that in the best ways. Like, look, I have a huge heartfelt respect and love of the project, and we're just trying to find out the best way to do it that will give fans really what they want.
So is it been determined whether or not it could be a movie or a series, or it's still all being figured out?
It's still being figured out. We're well past script phase with a feature length version of what we want to accomplish, based that there will be more after that, because we want to tell a story. We want to tell the complete story of the quickening, the Immortals and all that stuff. But you know, the overall entertainment medium is changing so much. Look what Netflix is doing. Look what, you know, TV is doing now. Whether it's, I mean, there as an action designer myself, there are like 2 or 3 episodes of Game of Thrones that blow away 90% of features I've ever worked on. I mean, it's just phenomenal what it's doing. Netflix has a whole new delivery system where features on that are coming off differently and letting directors and other filmmakers expand out safely without being crushed with opening box office. So, like, there's a couple different things we want to explore, and what is the best medium to bring this out in. And that's kind of where we're at now.
I completely understand what you're thinking about. I really hope it gets off the ground, because it's just such a cool IP.
We would love, I mean, there's nothing, there's all kinds of, fortunately, projects that are open that I'd be interested in, but nothing more than Highlander.
On that note...